Let's talk about this rain and wind, because I know you said we were getting flooding rain. You said we could see some areas 5 inches?
Yeah, already 5+ inches has fallen in some locations. The good news is we're already drying out.
Okay.
Exceptions, east end of the island and north of the city. But across Jersey, we're seeing drying. The city, too, now is drying out. But flooding still exists. It is a mess out there still, despite things looking improved on all of our sky cameras. Let's give you a closer look live outside right now. Certainly looks a lot better than it did earlier today. 45 degrees out there. Flooding lingers, folks, on the roads over the next few hours, possibly till midnight. I would estimate in some spots river flooding will remain a concern through tomorrow at least. Minor flooding in most locations for our rivers. Strong wind gusts should be expected. We're already feeling the wind out there. It will persist tonight and even be breezy tomorrow. We could have some isolated power problems transpire tonight as a result. And your Sunday, folks, will be salvaged in the sense that we will see the sunshine again, but it will feel cold. Let's talk about the rain. It has been impressive. Every single reporting site has set a new daily rainfall record today. Biggest record in the park. Biggest number, I should say, 3.66 inches. Earlier, I told you it was about 3.4 and change. Well, latest number now up to 3.5 inches plus. Impressive rainfall totals in Brooklyn. We had over 5 inches fall. As we look at the records for the month of March, right now we are ranked 6th wettest March on record, with 8 and about 2.25 inches of total rainfall for the month, with more on tap through the midweek forecast. And that is unfortunate because we do not need any more rain right now, but it does continue to fall mainly east of the city out towards Southampton. You see here, especially the North Fork, getting some more moderate rainfall. As we look at the satellite and radar picture, overlaid upon that are all of our storm reports that have happened so far today. Every single icon you see here is indicative of either flooding or a rainfall report. So many reports of flooding today. The most recent out in Syosset, Nassau County. All southbound lanes are closed there on New York 135 at New York 25. Something to keep in mind. Also along 495. So a true mess out there. So many spots impacted by the rainfall today. As we look a little more closely, Queens, all lanes of the Cross Island Parkway were closed earlier. Emergency management was responding. As we look at Woodlawn here in Westchester County, Bronx River Parkway was closed. We showed you some video from that region earlier. And of course, our rivers are swelling above their banks again as a result of this excessive rainfall. Through tomorrow evening, we have numerous rivers that have flood warnings in play. Millstone River at Blackwell's Mills, the Raritan River at Raritan, New Jersey, the Passaic River at Pine Brook, the Saddle River at Lodi. All of these should sound awfully familiar. This is a repetitive season of rainfall we're experiencing. The Still River at Brookfield, Connecticut, and the Housatonic. The good news is most of our rivers that are under flood warnings are only expected to reach minor flood stage. We may see some squeak above the moderate flood stage level, but generally it is a low risk of exceeding that minor flood stage with our rivers out there. The one exception happening right now is the Bronx River at the Botanical Garden is experiencing moderate flooding at this moment in time, but it should recede quickly. As we look at the current satellite and radar picture, we can also see the back edge of the thick cloud cover. Now, some real clearing is going to happen from west to east over the next few hours, with just a couple more hours of rain to linger on the east end. 6:30 through the midnight hour, skies clear from west to east. It's bright skies to start your Sunday. Sunshine throughout the day. Monday looking fabulous and a little warmer with calmer winds. It will feel better. Tuesday's looking beautiful as well, but there will be more clouds in play for Tuesday. Winds, again, a player in your forecast. Through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, there's a wind advisory in effect. That means winds could gust as high as 50. At this moment in time, we see a 39-mile-per-hour gust in the park and in White Plains as well. Wind chills feels like 30 in White Plains right now. The real feel in Babylon 36, in the park feels like 35, and Edison feels like 37. If you have plans to go out tonight, note that it will feel like the 30s and 20s as of 9 p.m. Won't be raining anymore, but it will feel cold. Tomorrow morning, real feels in the 20s and teens, and tomorrow afternoon feels like upper 30s to low 40s at most. Here is your extended forecast. It's sunshine with a stiff breeze tomorrow and wind chills in the upper 30s and low 40s. Monday, sunshine 53. Tuesday, 54. Mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday, Thursday, early Friday. Wet weather returns. Next Saturday looking phenomenal with a high around 60 and sunshine. springtime. But of course, we do have to look toward that next rain event because, you know, we've got plenty of it on the ground already. So if it comes in heavily, we could see more problems again.
Springtime. But we were talking earlier, even if you're only outside for a few minutes, those raindrops they feel huge.
Yes, it's
a soaking, drenching rain, right?
Yeah, you could not avoid it unless you had a very big umbrella and some galoshes too.
All-encompassing poncho.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
All right.
Coverage.
Thank you, Vanessa.